So let me ask you something. Are you always playing defense with your money? Constantly reacting to bills, to crises, just crossing your fingers that there's something left at the end of the month? Well, today we're going to talk about a totally different way to play the game. We're going to look at how to move from a life of just plain financial survival to one of intentional, powerful durability. And this quote, man, it just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? You don't have a spending problem, you have a survival problem. See, for so many of us, the issue isn't really a lack of discipline. It's that our whole financial setup, the way we think about it, is designed to react, not to build. We get trapped in this cycle of earning and spending that just keeps us running on a hamster wheel, getting absolutely nowhere. So what exactly does a survival problem look like in the real world? Well, it's that feeling of your paycheck hitting your account and treating it like a surprise party and spending it all immediately. It's, checking your bank apps 17 times a day, just hoping for some kind of miracle. It's living in this constant state of financial defense, where you're always just one unexpected bill away from a total crisis. And this chart right here, it just perfectly frames the two paths you can take. On one side, you've got the default mode for most people, the lifestyle mindset. That's all about playing defense, reacting to stuff, and saving whatever's left over, which, let's be honest, is usually nothing. But on the other side, that's the durability mindset. This is about designing your future, preparing for storms before they hit, and this is the big one, saving first. And look, the key here isn't about being cheap. It's about being smart, about being strategic. Okay, so if you want to escape that cycle, you can't just tweak your budget a little bit. That's not going to cut it. You have to fundamentally flip the script. You have to stop letting your money manage you and start being the boss, telling every single dollar exactly where it needs to go. And yeah, this takes a pretty radical shift in how you see things. And this image right here, this is basically our roadmap for the whole journey. Think of it as the game plan. You can see it's broken down into two main parts. First, we've got to flip the script. That's all about changing our mindset. And then, once we've done that, we're going to build the durability ladder, which is where we put it all into action. All right, let's dive into phase one and talk about a huge obstacle, the Pavement Princess Trap. You've seen these, right? This is lifestyle inflation on steroids. It's when we buy stuff not because we actually need it, but because we've been sold this idea that a giant, super expensive truck is a symbol of success, even when the heaviest thing it's going to haul is our laptop from the office to the garage. And the cost? Oh, it's absolutely staggering. I mean, once you factor in the 84-month loan, that's 7 years, plus the gas, the insurance, those monster tires. That truck isn't just a truck anymore. It's a $1,700 a month anchor, just slowly but surely sinking your financial future. You are literally trading decades of freedom for a slightly better view in traffic. Think about that. So, how do you fight back against that? Well, your weapon is something called zero-based control. Here's how it works. Before the month even kicks off, you give every single one of your dollars a job to do. Rent gets a job, groceries get a job, all the bills, they get jobs. But, and this is the absolute key, your savings and investments, they get their job first. It's not about what's left over. It's about paying your future self before you pay anyone else. Now, once you get this level of control, it opens the door to a really powerful and, maybe a little barbaric guiding principle. It's an extreme goal, for sure, but it's designed to totally reframe what you think is even possible. It's called the 10-to-1 rule. The math couldn't be simpler. The goal is to live on just $1 for every 10 you earn. Basically, save 90% of your income. Now, hold on before you click away thinking that's completely insane. Listen, the point isn't necessarily to hit 90%. The point is that by aiming for something so extreme, you will absolutely shatter your old beliefs about how much you're actually capable of saving. And hey, don't think for a second that this kind of extreme savings is just some fantasy. Just look at this number, 46%. That's the average savings rate in China for decades. And it's not because they hate having fun. It's because durability, financial resilience is seen as non-negotiable. It just goes to show you that saving half your income isn't just possible, it can actually be a cultural norm. Okay, I get it. A 90% savings rate feels like trying to jump across the Grand Canyon, but you don't have to jump. You can build a ladder and take it one rung at a time. This brings us to phase 2 of our roadmap, how to make this seemingly impossible goal feel, achievable. It's called the gradual compression method. It's simple. You just start where you are. Can you save 10% right now? Great. Automate it so you never even see that money. Once you get used to that new normal, bump it up to 20%.
The whole idea is to slowly and deliberately shrink your lifestyle, which in turn expands your durability. Honestly, you'll be amazed at what you can adapt to when you do it bit by bit.
So why go through all this trouble? Why bother? Two words: compounding interest. It's like magic. Just look at this timeline. Getting to that first 100K, that's the hardest part, no doubt. That's the heavy lifting, and it might take 12 years. But then, look what happens. The second 100K takes only 6 years. And the next one after that? Just 3 or 4. You hit a point where your money starts making more money than you do. That right there is the payoff for all that early discipline.
But at the end of the day, this isn't really about the numbers in your bank account. It's about something way bigger. It's about fundamentally changing your relationship with work, with stress, and with freedom itself. It's about one thing: accumulating choices. And there's this really critical psychological turning point that happens. For a lot of people, it's right around the $20,000 mark in savings. This is what's known as walking away money. It's that cushion that's big enough to know, deep down, that you can handle a surprise job loss or a medical bill or your car dying. And when you have that, it literally shifts your brain out of that constant panic survival mode and finally lets you start thinking long term. And believe me, the return on this investment isn't just about money. It's being able to walk into a salary negotiation from a position of strength, not desperation. It's about having less stress, lower cortisol. It's the freedom to maybe take a calculated risk on a new career path. It's basically becoming immune to the kinds of financial disasters that derail almost everyone else. And the most important part, you will absolutely 100% sleep better at night. So we really need to redefine what wealth even means. It's not the flashy watch or the luxury car, that's not it. True wealth is quiet. It's invisible. It's just having options. It's having financial durability. It's the absolute confidence that you can get through any storm that life throws at you without everything just collapsing. So I'm going to leave you with one final and kind of challenging question. If your income was suddenly cut in half tomorrow, could you do it? Could you make it work? Is that really, truly impossible? Or have you just become a prisoner of your own lifestyle? The answer to that question reveals everything about whether you're in control of your money or if your money is in control of you.